most quality title race of all time, but coming out on top again in the Premier League, Manchester City.
Probably going to sound like a broken record in this video because a lot of the stuff I'm going to say is stuff that I feel like I've said about Chelsea a million times this season already. Hello guys, how are you getting on? My name is Aaron Kelly. Welcome back to another episode of the Premier League Verdict. The winter break is over. I would say thank God, but I'd nearly rather there be a winter break than watch what I watched last night, because there was a lot of things about last night's game that I really just hated. Chelsea 0, Manchester United 2. Now only 1 point separating Chelsea from the chasing pack, and to be honest, I cannot believe this has happened. After how comfortable a position Chelsea were in to now be in a situation where we're going to be caught. We're going to be caught by Tottenham, we're going to be caught by Manchester United, we're going to be caught by Sheffield United, we're going to be caught by Wolves, and a lot of it is our own fault. And as I said in the intro of the video, same shit, different day, same kind of pattern of the game, particularly in the first half where Chelsea created chances and didn't have that striker to finish them off. It's incredible that after a winter break with so many injuries, more injuries than we had before the winter break, I'm not entirely sure how that works. There was still no Christian Pulisic, Callum Hudson-Odoi was out, still no Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Tammy Abraham became the latest to be added to the continuously growing list of injuries that Chelsea have. Willy Caballero started in goal for the second consecutive game. Frank Lampard still has not enough faith in Kepa Arrizabalaga, and I mean, can you blame him? The chances were created. There was definitely two chances which I felt like Batshuayi could have done better with. The first one was a cutback from Willy and a little bit behind Batshuayi, but again, it wasn't great from him. He could have done something a bit better with it than he did. And the second one was definitely a better chance when Mason Mount cut inside down Manchester United's left channel, cut it back, and Batshuayi, first time with his left foot, quite pathetically passes it wide. And it's quite a difference when you have a top class striker who can take them chances. There was many turning points in this game and many reasons for us losing. Incompetent refereeing decisions, and when I say incompetent refereeing decisions, I don't just mean Anthony Taylor, I mean VAR had an absolute nightmare last night, and this next incident was the first of many shocking decisions. The ball is running out of play, Harry Maguire tumbles over going out of play, and Batshuayi is just behind him. Harry Maguire swings a leg back and studs Michy Batshuayi in the testicles. Yep. And did he get away with it? Absolutely. Because it's Harry Maguire. He's England World Cup legend. You know, remember the meme of him chatting to the women? And it's like, yeah, he's a legend. You can't go sending off Harry Maguire. And the funny thing about this decision, boys and girls, is that this was a VAR decision to not send off Harry Maguire. I think he's a very, very lucky boy that he has not been sent off here. Literally back in December, Heung-min Son was sent off for something very similar against Chelsea when he went down and kicked up at Antonio Rudiger's chest. He was given a straight red on that day, and the same thing should have happened to Harry Maguire, and I find it incredible. I'm not saying he wasn't sent off just because he's English, but damn, like this looks like a red card every single day of the week. Like, you can't. He goes down, his left leg probably catches Michy, and then you can see he physically pushes his right leg up into Michy's nether regions, as they say. And I just cannot believe he got away with it, to be perfectly honest. But definitely a big turning point in the game, as we'll go to find out. And then Manchester United took the lead just before half time, and let's be honest, it was the only bit of quality in that first half from either side. Lovely play from Aaron Wan-Bissaka from the right hand side. Cruyff turning once and twice again away from Willian before whipping a beautiful cross, really well met by Anthony Martial on the header. Little glancing one past Caballero into the far corner to give United the lead just before half time. And to be honest, Martial, he's not well known for his heading ability at all, but that was an incredible header. But who gets out-muscled once again from another number 9, Andreas Christensen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, some Chelsea fans have been talking about how he has been the only highlight of the last couple of games, and I don't see it. I really don't. He's just too weak for a centre-back. He's way too weak. I really don't understand where the hype comes from, to be perfectly honest. Second half begun then, and Chelsea had already been forced into 2 changes thanks to 2 injuries. N'Golo Kante was forced off early on with Mason Mount coming on, and Andreas Christensen came off for Kurt Zouma. And it was Zouma who looked to have equalised for Chelsea with a very smart finish on the volley into the corner. But alas, another turning point in the game, another VAR fuck up in the game, was when Cesar Azpilicueta was deemed to have pushed Brandon Williams when the corner came in. But if you actually look at the replay, and VAR has many replays to look at, you'd hope, it turns out Fred pushed Azpilicueta into Brandon Williams. Jesus Christ, man, like that's it's pretty blatant. It's pretty blatant. And again, it's probably one of those things that if VAR doesn't even exist, it doesn't even get questioned. But when it was questioned, they still couldn't make the right fucking decision. Incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. And just after that then, I mean, the game started getting very heated. A lot of late tackles going in, strong tackles off the ball. And Harry Maguire then made it 2-0. Should he have been on the pitch? Probably not, as I've already said in this video. But he nodded in a Bruno Fernandes corner, and to be honest, it was a really good ball in for Bruno Fernandes, a very decent header from Harry Maguire, but the defender from Chelsea was absolutely amateur, as it so often is, and that is how the game finished. But not before one more little bit of controversy when Olivier Giroud headed in a Cesar Azpilicueta cross, but once again VAR intercepted and ruled the goal out for offside. Now this decision, you can't have any complaints about. Giroud's left foot, I think, is in an offside position, so at least it wasn't a fucking shoulder or a nipple or something else, something ridiculous that we've seen already this season through VAR. But yeah, 2-0 is how it finished. Tottenham up next, Bayern Munich after that. I mean, these next 2 games, especially the Tottenham game, they make or break time. It really is. And if we lose to Tottenham, I think we are fucked. Now, you know, a lot has been thrown around this week about 5th place possibly finishing in a Champions League spot now because of the fact that Manchester City have a ban from the Champions League for the next 2 seasons. If that happens, then if Chelsea do finish 5th, then we'll probably be in Champions League football next season. But that's not the way you want to finish. You want to finish as high as possible. Like I don't want to be looking back behind our shoulders, looking at Tottenham and United and fucking Wolves and Sheffield United. I want to be looking up. I want to catch Leicester. Why are we just scraping through this? Like, we had far enough in our team to beat Manchester United last night. And I know we're missing a lot, but so were they. They missed Pogba and Rashford, their best 2 players. Like, I don't understand that. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now has 3 wins over Frank Lampard this season. Like, it makes him look like a fucking genius. Oh, I don't understand it, boys. Anyway, that's all I kind of have to say. And if VAR probably won that game for Manchester United last night, a mixture between that. I'm not condoning Chelsea's performance because it wasn't good at all. It was kind of, as I said, same shit, different day. A mixture between Chelsea's shoddy defending and lack of finishing, and VAR just deciding to help Manchester United out. And I don't want to seem salty, but it's just kind of how I feel about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you have enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and as always, I will catch you later.
Destined for greatness. Back in school days, I was known for my lateness. Always wanted more, wouldn't ever try to take less. Always been the real guy, never liked the fakeness.
I never liked the fakeness, always kept it real though. Back to back on the track with my little bro. Keep our heads high, but we work with our heads low.
Destined for greatness, it was known from the get-go.
It was known from the get-go.
This world
It was known from the
wanted
get-go.
me